Well, it's 5:10 a.m. Also a little late, but it doesn't matter. I'm leaving a little later anyways. Teaching at the college, let's say. I don't see the security guard. What's up with that? So, I've been finding a lot of white towels, so I haven't had to purchase anymore. I threw one out that was just like as thin as a piece of paper. It's so worn out. But I found another one today. I just keep finding them. So I'm gonna keep doing that, build up my stash again. I've resulted in? I've been reduced to stealing.
Yes.
Stealing white towels from the gym. People leave them, I take them. I do that with pens too. Alright, so it's 4:13 and I'm at Wally World, and I wasn't planning on doing this, but only have these 2 bags, so I'm good. Finished early, 20 minutes earlier, got out earlier. There was no, like from teaching at the school, there was no rush hour bus, and it was windy and really cold. But I walked, and I went the usual route, and I got in the bus, and I slept in the bus. I was like, oh no, because I was like, I only had 3 hours sleep, and I was like, am I going to the men's group today? It's really cold and windy, and to the Walmart. All right, so it's 2:59. This lighting is bad, but anyways, I'm on my way out to go to the gym. Obviously, I'm late, but tough times. I managed to pay my yearly fee for one of the portals for teaching CPR. I have to create the course when I get home before going to work. Lotioned my feet, which is part of my routine now. What else did I do? I forget now, but I bought this yesterday at Walmart. And I've been playing around with it. Pretty cool. And it's a really, I saw one on on YouTube videos, and I was under the impression that it would be like stiff, but this is really fluid. But not that I'm a connoisseur of all this, but still, have the option to get the solution on the back of the the box. But right now I'm just playing with it. I'm thinking I'm gonna just I'm able to do the top and like a T-zone on each side, and I'm thinking of putting that down so I remember each steps, you know what I mean, as I figure this out. I might actually bring this with me now. Maybe. So signing up, repaying my dues for one of the associations that allowed me to teach CPR, kind of got me a little triggered in the sense that I'm never stable with that. I don't do that many classes for that. I do them through other people, except for one that I'm creating now, because I had gotten suspended once because I didn't have the right paperwork or because I didn't answer anything. I don't know, but I always feel unstable with this. So it was really cold and windy yesterday. Just trying to keep it, not overdo it, but I want to keep this routine. So because I had this course that I got offered that I could teach on my own, I had to call the person yesterday at my lunch break, and I realized I had the 14th. So it's like next week that I'm going to be going, but everything has to be set up. So that destabilized me. That was on my mind. And I'm like, am I going to finish this in time, get back to her? So that doesn't help my sleep, you know what I mean? I went to bed later. So again, sleep deprived a lot. But on a good point, it's allowing me to live it. This is the first time I'm setting up a group. I said it once with one of my personal training clients that I fired, but that's nothing. This is like legit strangers, right? That I have to really dot on my I's, cross my T's, all that crap, and still get on with my life. Oh yeah, this morning, that's what I had to do. I had to sew up my sweatpants because I didn't finish it yesterday. And I had to keep myself on that. I haven't scrubbed any of the armpits and all that stuff because I've been only squeezing in the sewing of the crotch, which I finished. I did an extra solid sewing, so hopefully it won't come undone as quickly. Yeah, just keeping up with all that stuff is hard when I'm really overwhelmed. You know what I mean? And another thing, more people. One of the other people I'm working for, who I've mentioned before. I mentioned a lot. I don't specify, and it's hard to keep track of them if you're on the listening end. But still, she doesn't answer my texts. You know, when she's like answering every minute or whatever, and now she doesn't answer. Either something's wrong, or it's just like that's a passive aggressive way, or whatever. And I'll have to work for her next week. Yeah. Thinking of that, like she managed to give me another class because I said I had that day available. I went up to her with that because she had asked previously. And then this course got cut off. And the course that the other company gave me that I'm in charge of, that's causing me stress. But I need that practice. So basically I'm like, no breaks, no stopping. Anyways. So it's 3:41. 3:42 actually. I'm about to start. I'm completely late. Completely out of it. Holding back, sickness. But, yeah. Do what I can. Keep it moving. All right, so it's 8:12. I got the bus here to teach at the school again. Just have my bags. I had my leftovers from yesterday. 3/4 of a veggie pate. I took out this spoon. I have no spoon. I have new potatoes that I cooked this morning, and I'm gonna have to do it by hand, but that's okay. Or go to the cafeteria and get a plastic spoon. But again, I got to relax and sleep on the bus. Read a bit, for the course I'm teaching. But no one got off to stop with me. Like, is it because it's 8:12 and everyone should be in school? Or there's no school? Yeah, it's weird. Okay, I see some students there. But very few. No buses. There's just one bus that just finally stopped there. It's weird. By the way, thank God I had that veggie pate and those few potatoes because I forgot the bread today. And yesterday I didn't have bread because I put a whole bunch of it. It was like pita bread, and they were all moldy, so I had to throw them out. And I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Worst case scenario, I'll go to a cafeteria. But today, I forgot money too, so I didn't remember everything. And I had gone back up with an OCD type think to check that I didn't leave the stove on, right? And I went back down, so I'm late anyways, but no bread. I do have $35 on me, so I'm like, okay, probably have enough for potatoes and Nivea on special again at Walmart, so I should be okay. Okay, I didn't press play, so I'm going to repeat this. When I got home from the gym this morning, everything went well. Everything went smoothly in terms of efficiency. I was pretty happy about that. Everything went right for the neck, did everything, got myself together. Didn't eat, but did that all before going onto the computer and setting up the class and then typing in notes, what to text the person, which I just texted. Set up reminders for that. So, yeah. All right, it's 2:19. I'm about to head out. Really trying to keep things together. It's a tough time with all the sleep deprivation and things coming up and whatever. I have 6 shirts I need to do. So when I get home, I'm going to do 3 of them. Later today, I'm going to do another 3, or maybe even tomorrow morning. Keep that back on the track. I have some underwear I need to do, but shirts are most important because I have a lot more underwear. Bag is packed. This needs to be out of the way. This bag is packed. I'm only going to transfer information from my red book, like numbers for taxes and stuff, like my admin budget work or whatever at the gym. Because I have no more stuff to read, but I have it prepared here, and I wrote down in the bullet journal what I need to make copies of today. I might be able to make it to the copy place in time because work is most probably going to finish early because it's a small group. So I'm going to make an effort for it to finish early so I can catch the bus, so I can get to do copies, because otherwise it's Monday for copies, and that's a few days without doing anything. But in my explanation, I can go over the app. So that could be a replacement if I can't make it today or tomorrow. Tomorrow I won't be able to make it. The group is a little bigger. Maybe. I'm going to give it a good go. And yeah. So I always have to plan this. So my tummy growled a bit, but I didn't bring any granola bars with me. I'm not going to.